All right. We are sadly missing one person, but they're gonna. We're missing 4 people. 2 aren't gonna be here. 2's running late. Cool. Math. I can do that. All right. So quickly before getting to the recap, I think you guys saw in the chat. I bought the Crooked Moon book, and I am going to be using some of those monsters tonight. If you choose to fight things, which I'm very excited. Oh yeah, I picked some ones that made sense for them to be there, but also some of the spookiest ones. And one of them, I know Gabe's gonna crack a joke about because I think Legends of Avantris has already made a joke about it. The other 2 are just kind of cool. Either way, all 3 of them are going to be fun. It's how I learned a new word. All right, so
isn't it always fun to learn new words?
Yeah, but I learned the silly word, and then I realized these things might kill someone if Ted's in the room, or if it's just Ted. I'm guessing it won't be Ted inside the arena. Okay.
Falzen and Marri.
Probably, I would not be surprised. Like I was balancing the encounters today, and I was just like, yeah, no, it's gonna probably be those 2. Wylan may join in, but also Wylan just might be like, no, I'm just gonna watch.
Is it just me? I don't know why, but for some reason, I pictured the Bluey theme song, but it starts with Quinn. Yeah, that's him. Marri. I don't know why. I don't know where to put Betnis in there.
It's going to be funny.
I hate the fact I can hear it now.
You're welcome.
Okay, quick question. I'm also not giving anything away. You say crippled without the armor. Does that mean he always wears the armor, or is he perfectly fine to not be in the armor 24/7?
Basically, his limbs are mostly deformed, so he would have to use a crutch. So he used in front of clients. Like think of the Tony Stark suit. So it has like the nice fancy stuff and everything. Outside of that, he has like, one leg is taller than the other. Like he's extremely deformed. But massively intelligent.
Got it.
So Robot from Invincible.
Yeah, sure, yeah. I would say for this character, it's Robot from Invincible mixed with like Kaz Brekker from Six of Crows. If that makes any kind of reference. All right. All right, bullshit aside, let me go and do this. Oh, it's even playing. Is it playing?
All right, I hear it.
Sweet. Cool, so it's playing. All right, I'm going to loop that. So, last time we played, the party being the party. They kind of split a little bit. Falzen and Quinn went on their majestic, amazing date where nothing could go wrong inside the maid cafe. And it was not too bad of a place. It was like any other maid cafe, except for it had a bunch of like buff maids and gentlemen. There were some very interesting people. And just like with Lady Vedis's date, someone also snuck in to help. Marri. Lovable Marri. Snuck in and trying to decide whether what to go and kind of try to find a table. Decided, no, I'm going to go see if I can, work here and blend in. And she got hired kind of on the spot, And she learned that, this place is kind of a part-time thing for some people, for a little extra money. But you know what? She put on the maid outfit, and she did pretty good of a job. She met some coworkers at the time that kind of, you know what, some were helpful, others were not so much. But the date went very well. And Quinn and Falzen also received a letter from a very small boy who said some very concerning things about being being inside of a Feywild deal, how he regrets it, and he's also moving mail now. So improvements for an NPC I have not named, but have made many jokes about. But with that, the party all kind of leaving, and I think you guys went. I don't remember if you guys reconvened outside on the street, or you guys went back to the scaled goblet, which I think, yeah, it was Betnis, Wylan, went back to this scaled goblet, and they met up with Ted. Ted spoke with Wylan about a dream about Night's Awakening, about a lich crushed underneath stone, and this kind of very eerie feeling. Wylan, who knew a little bit more than probably that Ted was expecting, asked about the dream. The knights have awoken, and they march for Veilport. But that's a future problem. As the party all kind of thinking, hey, what should we do tonight? And they all said, hey, let's go to a fighting arena. That sounds like a great idea. So that's what they did. They went to go and try and find a good kind of little bar to kind of go fight some stuff, have a bit of fun. You know, what could go wrong? No one said besides me. And they went into a place called the Broken Chair. So they walked in. It was kind of in like a basement area. It is this very large kind of open bar. There's chairs everywhere. Ted found out a lot of the chairs and tables were breakable ones, props. And it was ran by this kind of ringmaster, bartender, a very tall human man. I don't know if I described him too much, but I'm describing him now. He's very tall. I think I described him as being like, or maybe like around. Maybe a little bit taller. He's a very tall, very buff guy. He's got long red hair and kind of a long red beard. He welcomed the party in, answered a bunch of questions. Drinks were kind of, given out. And you know what? There wasn't anything too crazy until Quinn, in Quinn fashion, said, hey, I really want to kind of, be the ringmaster for, at a few fights. The man said no. And Quinn offered a deal. The ringmaster humbly said he would think about it. They would work something out. As long as Quinn does a good enough cheer for the next fight. And to the horror of 3 party members, Falzen, Betnis, and Wylan. A very good history check on everyone's case. Realize the very smiley bartender, tall man himself, who welcomed them in with open arms, was not a dragon, not a demon, but a lord of hell, the lord of greed.
That's what I missed.
And Quinn just made a deal with this man, and it was a deal that was open enough that the man could get away with a lot of things. Falzen kind of putting this together, as well as getting like a little tip from Betnis to not kind of leave without paying their tab. Kind of just said, okay, cool. But I think he bought like the cheapest drinks, gold piece on the table, and he's just going to keep giving you drinks. The party kind of some part members kind of putting this together, a little bit more hesitant. Quinn, who is more than excited to do a little cheer. And Quinn is going to probably wing it in Quinn fashion. Quinn's going to probably do very well. Just like the player. No. But with that kind of, at the party still inside the bar, no one knowing that the meeting's going to happen at 11 the next day. We pick up tonight as Vetus kind of takes Ted to the side and is going to try and keep him away, but also stick around long enough just to see if she might be able to help the situation or not, but kind of make sure Ted stays safe. Wylan is going to kind of stick in the shadows like an edgelord. No, he's going to kind of stick in the back, don't try and buy anything, kind of watch what's going on. Quinn, who was not given any time frame of when the cheer has to happen, is going to kind of think some things through for the next fight, which is between this. But looks to be a monk that I think Quinn did a check on and figured it is one of the monks from one of the native tribes on the continent. They are normally a very peaceful group, but tonight, at least this one in particular, is not. So I think it was this monk versus, was it a bugbear? I'll look at my notes. But either way, Quinn's kind of putting some ideas together, and we're going to start the session off with Falzen and Marri. You both are kind of at the bar. Falzen, you've gotten some drinks. The bartender is just kind of standing there, very happy. Well, get you more drinks, being as helpful as you can.
And I don't have my maid outfit.
You said you put it back.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm sad.
Yeah.
I can be sad and do the right thing, John.
I know. Well, yeah, so you both kind of sitting at the bar, the bartender just doing what he's doing. Also, to make sure I explain this right, because I know you clocked up before this kind of happened. He is still in his human form. He looks entirely normal.
Okay.
And Marri does not know. She just thinks he's a very tall man.
Does Falzen tell Marri about what happened, like with the deal?
Yeah.
So, let me get this straight. A random man went up and made a deal with Quinn, only to figure out he's a demon and he has to rhyme? For what purpose?
Basically, he made a deal with a demon lord of hell, and he has to make a really, really good cheer, or we're all in deep shit.
Falzen.
I want to.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I want to quickly kind of step in. Are you guys saying this at the bar in front of the bartender?
No.
Or just waiting for him to walk away or go somewhere else?
Waiting for him to walk away.
Yeah, I thought he walked away.
No, he's been there.
But
oh shit. Yeah. Yeah, in that case, you kind of wait for him to kind of walk away. Someone else kind of comes to the bar and he kind of gives you both a wink and kind of like a finger gun, and he walks away. You guys can continue your conversation.
Okay.
Falzen.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say this with the highest of respects.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think Quinn is very bright.
Yeah, apparently.
Like, he's stupid. I mean, no offense. Just, he's stupid.
Sweetie, he has no survival instincts at all.
Do you like them, stupid?
Apparently, it's a type I didn't notice until now, when I was looking back at my life choices.
I understand. I mean, me dad had a huge thing for large women.
I mean,
so I understand.
Yeah, and I didn't think I had a type until now. But looking back, none of them could have any form of survival instincts but could charm their way out of a paper bag. Oh my god.
Were they smaller compared to Quinn?
No.
Then how did they get in the bag? Was it the stupid deals they made? Did they also make deals with demons?
No. But they have shrank themselves to be put in a paper bag.
Ah. I was wondering how you charmed your way out of a paper bag. I was curious.
Yeah, it's all good. I mean, I've never been put in a paper bag because I can't charm my way out of it, but
Neither
X's
have I.
beside,
I'm too big.
I mean, it's either that or you just never had to accidentally piss off a fae. Or a demon, or any spellcaster, really.
No, not really. My family didn't have a lot of spellcasters.
Mine are severely against it, so.
Though my brother, he makes really good weapons. He can. It's been a few years now. I don't know where he's supposed to be, but the last time I saw him, he could make fantastic weapons. Huge ones.
Ooh,
Small
nice.
ones. That was his craft. That and armor.
Oh.
And shields.
Oh, he's an artificer.
She kind of looks at you like, what does that mean?
Don't worry about it. It's a profession that makes a lot of weapons of different kinds.
Oh, blacksmith.
Yeah. Kinda. But yeah.
Best blacksmith I've ever seen. And he's
Yeah.
older, so he knows a lot.
Nice. But yeah, Quinn's just very impulsive and has no survival instincts.
And I thought I was dumb.
You're not dumb, you're just inexperienced.
Isn't that the same thing? Stupid is not
No.
knowing enough.
No, stupid is knowing and doing it anyway.
Okay. That makes more sense.
Yep.
It's kind of like takes
Ignorance can be taught. Stupidity is sticking to it even when you're supposed to know better.
I didn't think about it like that. Are you gonna drink your meat? And she kind of like points to his cup. She has like 3 already empty next to her.
And he says like, "Oh, I was down already." And it's like half the size of him, and he's like, mine's gone already."
Oh, all right.
Do you two need another refill or anything? Or are you guys good?
Yes, please.
All right, I'll be right over. He goes back to
Oh,
helping
also,
someone.
I have a question.
Yes, of course. Yes. How can I help you?
So, I have paid time off, but I don't know where I can get my check. Do you have a bank?
I mean, I don't exactly have a bank. I have a friend that could potentially help you with that if that's what you want.
I need more funds if you're going to be on a huge trip, especially if it's for somebody important.
How much is it?
Oh, go for it.
How much is it for? Whatever you are trying to paid time off? I've never heard that before. I've just worked here for a while.
So the place that I work in the transport and mining of ice. Magical, none. My company does the rest. I mainly do the mining and the moving. However, I saved a lot of PTA before I went on a trip to see me brother. So I think a week's wages... I think this week, if I took it off... No, because it's to pay time. And she kind of, like, taps her chin, trying to think of what the amount would be before she snaps her fingers. It'd be about... If the DM is okay with it. Be about 250 gold. For 2 weeks.
I'm going to be okay with it. Because I look at Falzen and that man has made more money than any player I've had in Campaign 1. And, okay, above table, in Campaign 1, the entire party was struggling for money a lot. Now I realize I have to fucking be a little bit more strict with how much NPCs are willing to pay for shit.
Yeah,
And you just
really,
see
and
Falzen being like, no, he is going. Falzen's over here like, yeah, no, I want to get paid first.
Yeah, I don't blame it. You know, also, you know, like in my head, I'm just like, oh yeah, like hey, it's like a few thousand. Yeah, that's gonna probably burn through. No, Falzen still has it. Shit.
I mean, he hasn't really found anything he wanted, so.
That's true. Yeah. Note to self: add more magic items in Magic Shop.
Or add things that Falzen would want.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, like a leash. For Quinn.
Or
Stop
a collar
giving-
and a leash set.
Stop
That he
giving
doesn't have to make.
party members free stuff. Have Falzen pay
Dazzle.
for everything. Jokes aside, Marri, you would know that. Yeah, probably for like 2 weeks, it would be like 200 gold, and it took you a bit of time, so you should have probably received one kind of payment. The bartender kind of looks at you. Oh, well, that's interesting. I don't think I can. I mean, have you sent a letter back to your work to see if they can send it this way, or?
I haven't yet. I've never done this before. It's my first time for PT.
Oh, of course. Yeah, how about this? I will send a letter for you. You just need to purchase the postage for it. Give me a second. And he kind of like grabs a large book, starts looking through it. It's this ratty old looking book. The pages look like they're about to kind of like tear. It's like turned too roughly. All right. So to get your message, do you know where you need to send the message to?
Sorry, meeting a sloppy Joe. What is the mountainous region of this world?
You were from, so you're from the northern, like you started working in the northern parts, and you worked at a very small kind of village. I don't know if we ever made a name for it. Hang on. Oh, I flip a generator. I thought, did we ever agree on a name, or was it just kind of leaving it up in the air?
I think we're leaving it up in the air.
Got it. So it would be the village of. That's just what it sounds cool. It would be the village of Icepen. So it would be spelled ICE and then PEN. So Icepen.
Okay. I live in Icepen.
That's very far from you. You must be a very far traveler, aren't you?
I haven't seen a polar bear yet. Which makes me a little sad. I always love petting them.
Well, I can send just write. You kind of grabs like a piece of parchment, kind of ink and quill. Just write a letter, tell them where you're currently staying, and I will send a message out to Icepen for you. They should be able to maybe get your payment in maybe a matter of days. That's if postage is, and that is if postage is slow. kind of like he kind of like straightened. He's also he's dressed like a bartender. So he's got kind of like this like white shirt, the sleeve kind of rolled up, kind of tie on. He adjusted a little bit. Well, just write it down. Let me know, and have a gold piece ready for postage.
She writes down the necessary information, including like where, like the address for her job, the amount she needs, and all of that. She puts in all the necessary information for a half orc barbarian. Her handwriting is very nice. You can tell, like, when she's writing it, she has written a lot of stuff before. Maybe it's like signing contracts or anything like that, but it is super nice and legible. You can actually read it.
Oh, I saw a fucking tab thing open. Gabriel, I hate you.
What do you mean?
I saw the gif of the 6-7 thing.
Because you mentioned it.
It came out of my mouth. I immediately regretted it.
And I'm just adding different memes to get it away from me.
Good, very good.
I can always add pictures of me with Neil the Illustrator.
That's
Yes,
also a good
do
thing.
that.
All right, you write it down. Marri, do you have a gold piece?
I should. I should have like a good amount. Hold on. I have 37.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you subtract 1 from it.
Great.
You're richer than Quinn.
Oh, yeah! Blue collar.
So, Marri, you take the gold piece out and you hand over the parchment. The bartender kind of gives you a smile and like kind of brings you both kind of replacement drinks. Excuse me. And he kind of takes it. And you see he opens up a hatch, puts the letter in. Also like puts the coin inside, closes it, knocks on it 3 times, and then reopens it, and the letter is gone. And then he goes back to bartending. He kind of walks away from you too.
Unironically, besides Betnis, Falzen probably has the most money out of everybody.
Yeah.
Like, unironically.
Oh no.
Oh yes. So I'm gonna quickly see if I can get some tavern music in because I found a good one I like. Hopefully we'll go in. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be sad. This one? I think it might. Thank you. Yep, that's it. I'll also update my music doc so I can also get the credit in there too.
Hey, John.
Yes, Gabe.
Marri would also like to see if there is arm wrestling of any kind because it is a tavern.
You look around and you see that there is you see it like there's some very buff looking, like there's a few sailors that are arm wrestling in a corner, but you see like a lot of the attention is going to the arena that Quinn is currently like kind of like pacing back and forth and muttering under his breath, kind of like putting together some kind of cheer.
Marri sees the arm wrestling, leans over to Falzen and goes, "Do you think Quinn would be upset if I did that for a little bit?"
I would be upset if you didn't.
I'm gonna go over there. And she's gonna
Yeah.
strut over there with like a
Yep.
giant smile on her face and is like, "Excuse me."
What? You see like this pure blood. Actually, no. This would be like another half work. And looks over his shoulder. Yeah! Brings your arm down. Some guy goes, ah! That was my good arm. Okay. Hey up. Somebody kind of turns over his shoulder. What do you want?
I want to wrestle.
Ah, you want to try and wrestle old dork here?
Aye.
That ain't him. Arm on the table. Let's do this.
She gets herself ready. Oh, with a happy smile on her face.
Yeah, sure. You put your arm down. Is there anything you'd like to do before you make this strength check?
Ooh, are we betting?
Cool.
Some dude, don't they ask?
Of course we're gonna be betting. I mean, unless you're here for pussy shit.
Pussy shit? No, I like men.
All right. He nods like he understands. All right. Arm down. So what do you want to try and bet? I'm willing to max whatever you want, whatever you're gonna put forward. I got enough money on my own.
1 gold piece to start with.
Bah! 10.
15? She's trying to do the math in her head.
15. Deal. Arms up. He puts like 15 gold on the table.
She puts down her 15 and will hold out a hand to shake. As like a sportsman sort of thing, like, good luck.
Yeah, you kind of put your hand out, and this not a sportsman. He grabs your. He goes to kind of do a handshake, but then kind of quickly turns his hand and grabs you onto yours and slams your elbow onto the table.
You didn't shake.
Don't shake, don't care. Money. Make me roll me a strength check. So a d20 plus your strength.
So that's a 19 plus 5.
Solid.
25.
25? Sweet.
No, 24.
Oh, 24? Got it.
24. I'm off.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, you're all
you're
good. I'm just gonna get an orc NPC real quick.
I also have a D100, if that helps. The fact that I have one now is awesome.
I don't know why. I don't know who's smart to give you a blunt object, but you know what? I'm scared for my health. All right. Okay, cool. I'll grab a dice in a second. So you said you got 24?
Yeah.
As he kind of grabs your hand and kind of pulls you down. With your 24, you see like he tries to kind of move your arm. You slowly kind of push his back and forth. There's a look of almost like panic in his eyes.
I would like to as she does this, she'll try to actually end the match quickly and slam his hand, like the back of his hand, on the table.
All right. Is there anything else you want to do before you go and kind of make another check?
Before I push his hand down, or is it after? Like, is it another round?
This would be so. Pretty much, we're doing it in like 3 rounds, where you kind of like reach your hand up. He kind of started the round early, not want to be a sportsman at all, and you won the first check.
Okay.
So
no, her face is full of determination to try to fucking beat this guy.
Okay, cool. Make me another check.
God. Natural 1.
Nat 20, 24. You kind of like you see his eyes kind of narrow for a second, and you slowly feel your arm being pushed to the other end as he kind of pushes you past the like kind of the first arc, second arc. We're gonna call that a critical fail of this check. If he wins one more, your arm goes down and he wins.
Falzen's gonna like start cheering for Marri. Because
Okay.
now this got everybody's attention and everyone's just like, shouting and everything. So he's like cheering for Marri.
Yeah, Mary started kind of hearing cheering. Some of the guys start also like kind of cheering for their orc friend. Is there anything you want to do before you make this next check?
Can I argue Marri gets advantage because I'm actually cheering?
Actually, I have a question.
Yes.
Instead of strength, with some of the medical knowledge I have from my book, can I use a sleight of hand to find the weakest parts of his hand and press onto those? Like pressure points.
I'm going to say, with Falzen's cheering, you can make this medicine check with advantage.
Let's get something that isn't the bouncy dice, because the bouncy dice give me anxiety.
I like the bouncy dice. They're bouncy.
Oh my god, I'm so glad I got advantage. One of them was a natural 1, but I have a 17.
Oh, no. 17?
Yay!
So with a 17, you kind of look at the guy and you kind of see...
No, is it medicine or sleight of hand?
So you're trying to search for kind of a weak spot. So, are you trying to figure out what you can do to kind of push and kind of like focus on his weak spots, or are you trying to use a bit more like dexterity to try and sorry. The medicine check is there for you to kind of like see where his weak spots are so you can focus on those for the next round. So pretty much it would just be like it would gain you advantage for the next check. And also it would like thematically it would be kind of like you're looking at kind of like where his arm is kind of the weakest. For the sleight of hand, you're trying to move your elbow and his elbow to a point that he's off kilter a little bit. So he would just get disadvantage on his check.
Okay. So what was that roll? Was that a medicine?
Do you want that to be medicine so you get advantage next time, or do you want that to be disadvantage on his side?
I'm gonna try advantage on mine because I'm afraid that if I move it too close, he's gonna see it.
Okay.
Because he doesn't know what I'm seeing. That's probably the best move.
Sounds good. That'd be a medicine check.
Okay. Do I need to roll another one?
Nope. I'm gonna take. Is it still 17 or does it change?
Technically the medicine is a -1. That'd be 16. Does it still work?
Yeah, it would still work. You're good. So kind of with the 16, you kind of stare at him and you see like this guy's really good at arm wrestling. He's got all his muscles on the shoulders and his back. You do kind of see his wrist, although pretty beefy. You know if you can almost kind of move his wrist in any way, it would screw him over as like a tree. He is, as long as he does not move his wrist or his arm too much, he's going to be solid. So with that, how do you exploit this weakness in him?
As she moves his hand, she'll kind of like, I don't know the best way to describe it, so let me try to show it. Basically, her hand with his he'll try to like do this to
Okay.
his hand almost like it's not straight, but try to bend it just slightly
Okay.
to like the weaker part.
Sounds good. Kind of bend his wrist just slightly enough that it's kind of like he keeps like a weird look, but kind of like you look like you're kind of just like almost like maneuvering your own kind of hand, so you have like a better grip. Now let's make this next check, and you have advantage.
And it's strength again?
Yep, it'd be another strength check.
17 plus 5, making that a 22.
You move his wrist, and you see like there's almost a twinge of pain that runs up his arm, and you kind of push him back up a little bit. So kind of you go, instead of being one away from failing this, you are now two. You're one away from back kind of being in the middle. Is there anything you would like to try and do before you make this next check?
I want to keep pressure on that wrist.
Okay. Falzen, is there anything you want to try and do to help Marri?
All he can technically do is shout louder.
Yep.
Without like trying to cheat or anything.
All right, sounds good.
I was just cheering.
All right, so Marri, kind of like hold on to this. Let's make another check. You have advantage again.
Yeah, once she sees that she has like an advantage, she's going to keep doing it because he was not sportsmanlike, so she won't either.
Nope.
19 plus 5, making that a 24.
You kind of see his eyes begin to almost like pop a little bit as he's focusing so hard as you bring him back to the middle. The guy's just like, whoa! Some people are cheering, other people are just like, no, come on, dork, you gotta get this lady. I'm trying. You were back at the middle. Is there anything you'd like to try and do?
Just focusing on that wrist.
Okay.
That seems to be the best advantage I have at the moment, and Marri is going to keep doing that until she wins.
Sounds good. Falzen, is there anything you want to do?
Just be an absolute cheer and making sure that this is a somewhat fair match of keeping his friends from trying to help him by like distracting Marri.
Sure. So you were focusing on his friends?
To make sure they're not going to try and like distract Marri so that he can win.
All right. Make me a perception check, Falzen.
All right. 24.
Okay.
Oh, that was a nat 20.
Oh shit. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Let me see if his thing's gonna work. Okay. So, Marri, you try and like hold on to that pressure point, and you see his kind of grip loosen for a second, and then you lose the pressure point. So he kind of returns his wrist back to how it was, kind of removing his arm. So you sadly lose the advantage. Falzen, you see him do this. You see all his friends kind of all cheering. They're not doing anything crazy or shady. I will say you do notice that they are now taking bets of who's going to win.
Can I also participate?
I never said you couldn't. Yeah, you can see like there's this what looks to be this it's another Goliath like yourself. It's like this piece of like has ground like a piece of what was I thinking about? Sorry. Like a napkin is kind of like writing down a bunch of bets. You kind of walk over, and a lot of these guys are betting that Marri is going to win.
Oh, damn it. All right, he's going to bet that Marri's going to win.
Sweet. Yes, ma'am. All right, Marri. Let's make another check.
He's 7 plus 5, making that 12.
You watch your arm kind of go back towards the table slightly. He has won this check. Is there anything you would like to do to try and benefit yourself or screw him over more?
Can I get a sense of what he gets agitated about? Like, apart from me exploiting his wrist, like, is there anything where, like, it's too loud or there's something he doesn't like to see? Like, can I get a sense of what that could be?
Yeah, make me a quick insight check.
The fuck? 7 minus 1. I'm gonna get different dice. What the hell?
Really good idea. So, a 6.
Chuckles, you failed me. What the hell?
You stare at, like, you're
Of
trying to
course, it's
reach.
Chuckles. He's out to.
Of course.
Remember, it's Chuckles.
He is from hell.
He is from hell. No clowns
only for
ever
his-
go to heaven. They only go to hell.
Oh, I
And I'm
wish there
only
was
out for my
wine
own
in hell.
amusement. Sorry.
We love Legend of Adventurous.
Right?
Please be our friend. Please,
Not
Mike,
sponsored.
please be our friend. Andy, we love your hair. No.
The hair is nice.
He's got such nice hair.
I'm jealous of his hair.
I love the entire cast. Anyways, Marri, with your 6. You can't pick up too much about what irritates this guy. He's like almost like he's just ironclad clothes. He's just kind of focusing on the match and trying to block everything else out. And he's doing pretty good with that.
Okay.
All right.
What does it mean when something is grappled?
Oh, are you checking your barbarian stuff?
Yeah.
I'm excited you are. So grappled. Give me a quick second. So I think the terminology, I'm going to clarify it because I think it would kind of work, but also not work at the same time. Speed goes 0, and it can't benefit from any bonuses with speed, so the condition ends at the grappler's hand, which is also ends at the effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the grapple. Rallying effects, which is when a creature is hurled away and from the spell. Are you looking at anything that like gives you advantage against grappled creatures?
Yes.
So he would not count as grappled right now, just because although he does, but also doesn't. For the game itself, it's not going to count, just because that would be you would pretty much get advantage on absolutely every check. And also, grapple for D&D is more just like you have like a creature in like a chokehold or like a half fucking Nelson, which is heavily illegal.
Okay.
If you want to try and rage, that's always on the table.
Can I?
Yes, you can.
I'd like to try to do that then.
All right, cool. So to make this more interesting and also use some of the rage stuff, roll me a d20. You get advantage on it. You can also add, it'd be your strength plus 2.
You said it's advantage?
Yep, you get advantage on a check, and you also can add plus 2.
So that'd be a 19.
Okay. You beat him. Tell me how you going into a rage helps you with this, as you kind of bring him back to the middle.
He doesn't do it outwardly, but he can see, like, her eyes starting to burn a little bit as she brings his hand to the table.
There's an audible pop as he's going to bring his hand to the kind of you bring both your arms kind of to the middle again. As you're gripping his hand so tightly, you almost kind of pop his knuckles. What the fuck?
Marri doesn't say a fucking word.
Perfect. As we're going to the next round, Falzen, are you going to do anything to help Marri, or are you just going to go and take more bets? Or anything that you're going to try and do?
Is it going to turn into a fight?
I don't know if you've ever seen Marri rage before.
I have not. That's why I'm asking. Is it going to turn into a fight?
Does it, Gabe, does it look like Mary's about to throw hands with this guy? Or is she just very quiet?
She's just very quiet.
He's just going to be, like, collecting all the bets, his winnings.
Cool, yeah. Like some bets, like, you know, like, you gain, like, sorry. What's like you gain like maybe like 30 gold pieces. Like some people were like making like shorter, smaller bets, which was like, yeah, you know, oh yeah, he's gonna win the next one. He did not. So you gain, so you get 40 gold pieces. Sorry, yeah, no, fuck, 40 gold pieces, and more betting is coming up. Marri, you have advantage and still +2 to the check. That was cocked. Okay, cool.
That's a 19 plus 2, making that a 21.
There's another audible pop as you almost like you win another round, and he's starting to look kind of worried as his kind of shoulder pops a little bit, as he's never really been brought to this position for a very long time.
He just continues to glare at him.
He's glaring back. Like there was like a second of like worry as no one's ever gotten to his position yet. Falzen, you doing anything? Or are you still like taking bets?
Taking bets and is just like waiting. He's waiting to when either he or Marri start throwing hands.
Okay, cool. You gain an additional 10 gold pieces as like they were betting that their guy was going to kind of like pull something at least like win this round. The next round, this next round of betting is for the final solution of who's going to win. And
My
they're all
bet hasn't changed. My bet hasn't changed. It's on Marri.
Cool. They also all
get
bet on
advantage?
Marri. Seeing that like Marri is completely changed and is winning, they're like, nope, I'm afraid I lost too much money. All right, Marri, you still have advantage and +2 to the check. I'm gonna see, let me see if I can pull a thing.
Come on. Stop falling off the book. 16 plus 2, 18.
Oh shit! Hang on. Shit. Crash! You slam his arm into the table. As Marri, you win. And Falzen, you gain additional 2 gold pieces. As Marri won this round, you watch her kind of like falls to the floor. You just kind of like, what the fuck? I think you broke my arm.
You didn't shake. And that's the only reason she was fucking pissed.
And he starts crying on the floor. All of his friends leave. And like as they walk away, they all
and
kind
I
of
get
like
my 15, right?
Yeah. You get the 15 off the table.
She kind of goes over to Falzen and is still kind of upset, and she goes, "You didn't do a handshake. It's not polite."
Yeah, he's just a very, very bad spoil sport. Let's go to the bar. I'll buy you a
I
drink.
think you dislocated my arm.
You deserve that for not being a proper sport.
Fuck off. Uh, He's crying.
Did he say that to Falzen?
Yes.
Yeah.
She is going to kneel down in front of this orc. Her eyes still full of anger, but a smile to make your bones shiver. I could always pop it back in for you.
Make me a intimidation check with advantage since you humiliated this guy.
Yes. That would be a 14.
He looks up at you. He looks like he's preparing to spit in your face, to say some very vulgar, bad words. But he doesn't. He's kind of angry, malicious glare, kind of turns away from you, looks back down at the floor, and just cries even harder.
Good. Don't say that to my friend again. She kind of stands up, takes Falzen's hand, and goes, "Let's go watch your man, princess," and drags him over to the arena.
And he just goes with it. He's fine.
So Falzen, how does it feel to be wife? Again.
Again.
At least I don't have to be the man this time.
Bye.
At least I don't have to be the man. It's fun not taking charge.
That's good. Alright. Hold on. Oh, cool. So it's okay. It's a little bit loud, but it could be a little bit louder. Trying to multitask fucking sucks. Yay. Okay, so Falzer kind of brought back to the bar. The bartender is kind of waiting. He's kind of got 2 drinks ready. So how'd it go?
Marry one. And I won money.
I can see. So what do you think your friend's gonna say for this little cheer? I hope it's gonna be interesting.
I hope it's going to be funny.
Ha! Same here. So, Marri, is that your name, right? How you feeling? You think you won pretty good?
Good.
Normally I have a conversation with a fight outside the ring, but kind of leans down to you. I don't really like the guy.
He didn't shake my hand when I tried.
Ah, yeah. Dork never really does that. He's
Is he also part dwarf?
no, his name's Dork.
Ew.
That's why I laughed.
He gestures to the orc that uses arm wrestle, and he's still on the floor crying. All his friends are moved over to somewhere else.
Mm.
I'm glad you took care of him.
She's still a little upset that he wasn't sportsmanly, and will kind of she'll her mind will wander a bit before she comes back. Sorry.
You just won against Dork, and you did pretty good.
Thank you.
Good. Anyways, hold on. I have more people I gotta speak with. Let me know, Farr-Brent, if you get another drink. He kind of walks off. He kind of leaves you guys alone at the bar. Let me quickly roll if he sees you. So, is there anything you guys are doing, talking about at the bar right now?
Marri still isn't happy.
Got it.
She's
just going to be
sulking.
buying. I'm just going to buy Marri food and drinks.
Yeah, sounds good. You order the food and drinks, and they're brought over. It's very much just like tavern food. So it's kind of like thrown together sandwiches. Thrown together sandwiches, soups, stuff like that. It's all pretty good. But it's not as good as your very potatoey chowder. I just kind of sitting at the bar, maybe having a little bit of conversation. Quinn's still trying to figure out what he's going to say. Falls, and you see out of the corner of your eye, someone kind of walks over, and there's an audible kind of as the chair is kind of pulled to the side. You did a pretty good. You did a pretty good job over there with that man. And Marri kind of feel like a tap on your shoulder.
Falls is just weird.
He turns to see who it is.
You turn to see, and you see kind of what looks to be kind of. You see, he's out of his armor, and he has he's got. Your brother, the small man he is. Although being kind of very deformed, he still tries to kind of look as presentable as he can. Although he normally likes his armor. Sometimes he can't wear it all the time. Falzen, you see. So it looks to be a 4'5" orc. There's there's a little bit of that tusk that kind of peek from his lips a little bit. But he looks more dwarven than orcish. He's short. He's a little bit frail. And you see, he kind of came over with a bit of a limp. But he carries a cane. He's got some leg bracers on that kind of help him walk. It's been a while, sister.
Her sadness immediately goes away, in an instant, and will pick him up and spin him around like there's no tomorrow.
Marri, it's good to see you.
You know this guy?
Hi! Oh, you're never gonna believe this! I've never seen you in public! This is good! Have you started not hating yourself? I told you to stop doing that.
Marri, Hello. I've been trying to do better, Marri. You know me. Have to make sure that I'm doing work for Father. You know what I do. And I've been trying to work on different things to help with all of this.
Hey, but you normally, I know for a while you didn't like how you looked. I'm just happy to see you out of your little shell.
Well, thank you. It took me a while to be okay with this, but to make sure to help Father, help Dad with what he needs here in the city. I had to look the parts, and luckily, I pull off fine clothing quite well. He is dressed very finely. His hair is he's got kind of cut short. He looks like a dwarven orc version of Victor from Arcane.
Awesome.
Marri
are
will
you
then
gonna-
look at Falzen and is like, "Oh, I am such a rude person. Falzen, meet the greatest weaponer you've ever heard. This is Bastard Skullsplitter." You hear bastard.
Nice to meet you. I take it you're the famous brother Marri has been telling me about?
I am. I am. I'm not surprised she's talked about me so highly. Yes, I am Bastard.
If
I
I
am-
speak about you so highly.
She
I
would
am.
not shut up about you.
Idiot.
I'm surprised. My sister likes to talk, and she's very proud of her family. Which there's.
I
It has took me a while to accept that my family are amazing, and I myself am also
loved it.
amazing.
Hello.
Hi. What is this music?
Tavern
Tavern
music.
music.
Is this the Fight
Hey,
Club
this
music?
time too.
Well, I am. Yes, I'm. Yes, I'm not surprised my sister's spoken about me so highly. I'm here in the city trying to keep a bit of a low profile, at least for why I'm here. But I can speak very freely about myself.
I
Huh?
mean,
Um,
it's very nice to finally meet you. Bastard or Basser?
Bastard.
All right.
Huh?
Wait, is
But-
that
Just
what they
making
said?
sure I heard
Wait,
that
is this Mary's brother?
Yep.
Yes.
Wait, and where am I? Hello?
Hello.
You're getting ready for a poem.
What poem? What?
Those are the cheer.
It's a cheer.
I'm not. That's Narissa.
Not you.
Yeah.
Yes, it's. You guys are at the
Exit
same place.
Marissa.
Huh?
Marri has been doing. Mary's been doing arm wrestling. Falzen's been taking bets and winning.
Nice. Wait, so
Wylan has been just drinking and having fun, and making
Wait,
sure
what?
their kids
I-
are staying good.
what do you mean? Huh? What's
I had
happening?
you brought your kids back last session, and I've just had
No,
like
I didn't.
Wylan-
I never brought my kids back. I brought them to the mansion. They're gone.
That's what he means. You brought
Oh.
them back home.
Yeah, but so
Yeah.
how are they here then?
No,
They're
they're not
not.
here. You brought
Oh.
them back to the mansion, and then you came back. And I've had Wylan kind of just be like watching from the shadows a little bit.
Yeah. Cause I wasn't gonna drink or anything. I was just gonna be there.
Cool.
Okay.
I left it
sorry,
very
I got
open what
confused.
exactly Waylon's doing. Waylon's just kind of like watching everything go down. But to catch you both up, Quinn is still figuring out his little cheer. And Wylan, you probably would have watched like Marri and Falzen. You watched Marri in essence dislocate a guy's arm while arm wrestling.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
Yep.
You also probably would have seen there's this very short, 4'5". Looks to be he looked almost dwarven, except for he's very skinny, and minus the looks to be like orcish tusks that kind of like peep from inside of his lips. He would look like a very skinny dwarf. He kind of walks with a bit of a crutch. He looks like Victor from Arcane, but he's 4'5" and he's a bit orcish. Also, he has one blue eye and one brown eye.
Heterochromia, let's go.
Yeah. But yes, I haven't heard much from Marri. I haven't heard much from Marri about all of you.
This
Sister, can you
is
please not?
Falzen.
Very nice.
So his boyfriend
Yes.
his twin boyfriend made stupid deal and is gonna do a dance in that arena over there. His name's Quinn, but he's a twink. And then there's Wylan, and he has children as well as really nice animals, and he's super nice. Betnis is a princess. He's also an angel. Oh, and Falzen and Betnis were both stuck in closets for a while. And trying to think of what else.
as they're explaining this, Wylan is going to come up from behind them and just kind of stand like almost menacingly with their mask on and everything over the group, kind of behind, not to like intimidate, just because that's his natural like stance. And he's just gonna say, "Hello, you're their brother."
I'm Bastard.
Okay, hello.
Hello, I'm the
Um,
old. Also, I'm just imagining this entire time. You know how like you know how like someone's like hold a cat by their like underneath their arms. I'm
Yeah.
just imagining Mary's doing that, the bastard, and he's just like pointing him at different people, and he's just kind of hanging there like, I can't get down. All right. That. Well, I'm glad Mary's in good company. Um, Sister, can you please put me down? This is very uncomfortable, and I feel
you
like a
can see
child.
But this one sounds unbelievable. More so than the first one.
I would like down, please.
Mm,
Um,
but I missed you. I
Well,
like you.
I'm
At
not
this
saying-
point,
Mhm.
Quinn is gonna come running up with like a little notepad. He goes, "I think I've got it. I think I've got it finally."
You want to meet my brother? His name's Bastard. And she'll take his hand and like make him wave.
Very nice to meet you.
It's very nice to meet you too. Sister, please don't do this. This is. Please put me down. I understand that you've missed me and I missed you too, but I'm not a toy.
You're my big brother.
I am, that's true. But also using me to point at things and people is rude, and it hurts my shoulders.
The shoulder thing I can get behind. The being rude thing is bullshit. And she'll like place him down.
Thank you. He kind of sits back in his chair. All right, barkeep, please. The cheapest ale you got. All right, you got it. Yeah, and I only kind of he takes it, and he like kind of like shakily kind of like picks up the. She like kind of like picks up the tankard. Kind of takes like a few sips, puts it back down. All right. Well, how have things been? Has my sister been annoying all of you? Has she been
Not at
trying
all.
to fix you?
he's been.
Damn.
Oh, she's
And
gotten
you see
better.
Wylan point to Quinn and say, "He's been an annoying one."
Wow. Wow, thank you. I was about to say no. Mary's been one of my best friends since I've got here.
Wow, look at you, sister. You've made friends.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
and I learned. You know how Dad said, like, when we were younger, that if bad men came and got us, we should give them nightshade because they sleep? I learned why.
He looks in horror.
Yeah,
Did you
we're not
try and-
great
Did you
influences.
even heal one of my wounds with nightshade once? It was quite funny when I wasn't almost poisoned. But it's okay, I forgive her.
Yeah, he's fine now.
Yes, I'm fine now.
He does dumber shit on his own.
Mary and Quinn are so gonna be the chaos power duo.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm glad you finally figured that out. Father also has sent me, also here to try and find you. He sent a present with me for you.
What kind of present?
It's something I think he said you would really like. He kind of reaches into his. He's got like this satchel on his side. Kind of reaches into it. You watch like pull like a bunch of like random looking gizmos. Like he pulls out what looks like a glass bottle with like some green liquid in. There's like a cork. Nope. So it's really a bunch of other different stuff. Until he pulls out a old looking book puts on the bar, kind of pushes over to Marri. There you go. Father told me that it should hopefully be a good replacement for the book you had when you left. Well, whatever one you found. This is a. So, Marri, are you trained in medicine?
No.
So if you spend a short rest and you read this book, you will now be trained in medicine.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yay! Yippee!
And he told me you were trying to find good books, and he asked me to try and find something for you, and I found this. And he said it was probably a good fit to make sure you were on your right path, being in your medicine desires. Though it's not fully the family business, it's nothing ever too bad. I mean, I'm following in Dad's footsteps because he needs someone.
Speaking of which, I have a question.
Mhm.
I was hoping to get some armor because I didn't get any before I left. I won gold from dislocating that man's arm. He was a dick. He didn't shake hands. Rude man.
Then what's all that? And you see, like, he gestures to your full plate that you're currently wearing. That you got in the castle.
I forgot. Also,
It's also
anytime
magical.
I get it.
I mean, do you need another set of armor? Is this one not working? Is it cursed? I can't curses, but I can maybe work on something.
I thought there was something we needed from you, but I don't remember. What was something we needed armor-wise or weapon-wise? I'm saying that as a table question. I don't remember if anybody needed something or not.
Yeah, I was going to. Okay. It's just, yeah. What happened? Sorry.
No, you're good. No,
I
it was just like a table question. Like, is there anything we need, like armor or weapon wise?
Like it's.
I mean, I don't fully know what exactly I can do to help. If I can technical stuff, I can perhaps help you all with. I mean, you've been kind to my sister, and you haven't killed her. Jesse killed any of you.
How are you with children who
What?
are not the most calm or socially intelligent?
He looks at you and there's like a blink of just like thinking through, and also just like, you're describing my younger years. I mean, the chaos part I don't fully know what I can do with, but socially awkward I can work with. You can ask Mary. I've been socially awkward my entire life. I threw myself into studies. No.
Okay, so I have some kids that need to be trained, and a few of them like to make things.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard that you like make armor and stuff and gadgets. Would you be able to like apprenticeship them?
Oh, I can. I'll have to figure it. Are you? How okay are you with illegal things?
They are trained assassins at
Oh, the perfect thing. Yes,
15. So
I'm gonna have to. In that case, no, it's perfect. I can take maybe one or two of them on to train as an artificer. Or at least
okay,
learn how to craft a few
I
things.
will. If you can give me contact information, I will send it to the man in charge of that, and he will vet you.
He will what?
he'll check over some things just to make sure that you'll be a good fit.
Okay. Does this person have a sending stone number I can perhaps give them?
John, would I know that? Or would I know how to contact him and then just randomly summoning him?
You know that he's got connections everywhere. You don't know if he has a sending stone number, but he probably has someone who does have one.
You know what? Do I know Betnis' number?
You do not. You've also never really you've heard of a sending stone. You ever heard of a sending stone phone before?
He has, but he doesn't have one, like himself. So he doesn't know
Right,
quite how
okay.
it works.
And Quinn only has a stolen sending stone.
Well, I
Except
mean,
no one knows about that.
I would not be surprised if Vetus does have one, or she knows how to use one.
I wouldn't put past her because also money and family and stuff. I would assume that would be like maybe not all the time, but like at least for emergencies. I feel like, but
I would say, Wylan, you would know that you can probably get in contact with someone who does have one.
Okay, I'll tell him, or I tell him then is I will see about that as soon as possible. If not, I will send them through Marri. If you're okay with that, Marri.
Of course, this is Marri. Sorry. Wait, Marri, do you have your sending stone phone on you? Sister?
Marri.
He got distracted by more meat on a stick.
Marri, stop. Take your face. I don't know if Marri has one, but you can always reach out to me. Let me find a business card. Okay. Goes into his bag, sorts through a few different things.
I don't have one, but I know someone who does, so I can contact you through them.
So, but worst comes to worst, we can always just find you.
Okay.
Do you know where you guys are still staying at the Scaled Goblet, correct?
Yeah, I don't know how long though. We do tend to travel pretty often.
That's all right. In that case, do you know if you guys are going to be staying in town for a while?
For at least a couple more days.
Okay. In that case, let me
Quinn
give you
will
my.
interrupt. 4 days we're supposed to go to some sort of meeting. Oh, that reminds me. Falzen, don't you have that letter that we got about the meeting tomorrow?
Yeah.
We should probably share that with the rest of the group.
Oh yeah. And Falzen actually does give the letter to everybody and saying, yeah, I wanted to give this to all of you before everything, so that everyone can actually relax before getting more news. Because
I got into trouble again.
yeah.
Again?
I'm always getting into trouble, you know this.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to just give you my sending stone number, and I'll just reach out to me whenever you get an answer, or at least whoever is going to reach out to me. Worst comes to worst, I just find all of you.
Okay, that works.
Perfect. So I thought I had a business card on me, but I don't. He kind of pulls like a little strap of short parchment, writes kind of these arcane-looking symbols, followed by a number. There you go. And I rarely sleep, so I'm always open.
Yeah. Wylan, you see like his hand is kind of shaking as he like grabs it. It almost looks like his hand is kind of in a weird shape, like he's not quite able to control it as he takes it and puts it like into his cloak and into his like pocket. And then he uses his other hand to take off the mask, and he says, "My kids will put you through a lot, and I'm very sorry about that. If you ever need to yell at them, you can. If you ever need to call me and have that happen through me, I can help with that."
We'll be in touch. Don't worry. I've had to deal with chaotic people my entire life. Your children will not be the first people I apprentice, nor will they be the last. I mean, I'm the oldest sibling of this one. I got gestures towards Marri, and she can be
How are
chaotic.
you older?
Huh?
How are you older?
I just came first.
But you are so tiny compared.
I am, but I came first. I came out with my mother first, and then later came Marri.
So Wylan does not understand concepts of there's a difference between height and age, other than kind of the younger you are and the older you are, you're most likely short. And then if you're in the middle, you're probably taller.
That's perfect.
So he's just like, okay, younger brother, I totally believe that you're older.
But yeah, I've had to deal with Marri my entire life, so it'll be fine. Well, also, if you ever do see me or need any help, I can procure different things. I have some connections, and a kin of Marri's is a kin of mine.
Um. Okay.
Okay. Well, oof. Look at that, my ale's here. He starts like drinking it. She kind of like picks up the tankard again. You can tell he's very much a lightweight, and he's also even like struggling a bit to kind of like lift the thing up. At that moment, Quinn, you are kind of you're thinking through like your entire cheer, and you kind of see the bartender appear, kind of just stare at you.
Oh, I'm ready.
His eyes look normal, but like there's almost like a hungry look to it.
Am I gonna have to roll a performance check with this as well?
Of course.
Hell yeah! Alright. I'm so ready to do this.
Little man, are you ready for your cheer yet?
I was born ready.
I can tell. All right.
Oh, and that's a 23 on my performance check.
Cool. Okay, he walks around the bar. I'll keep the 23 in mind. And you see like he kind of grabs the bell and kind of rings it. And everyone kind of stops. Ladies and gentlemen.
Quinn is standing there in a crop top and skirt. He's in a full cheerleader costume with pom-poms.
Perfect. You guys, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce for this next fight. There will be a cheer to bring the spirits up for the next fight. Gather around, look towards the arena. Okay, looks at you, Quinn, and you see kind of he does like a little hand movement, and you see this floating disc appear. So sees you in like the full cheerleading outfit. Please step onto the disc. You're going to float above the fight as it goes on. Good luck with-
Quinn will step on without hesitation, blow a kiss at Falzen, and then float away.
And Quinn, you move above the arena. You see the kind of monk and this very tall-looking bugbear. They both kind of draw weapons.
Ooh.
And you like the arena is kind of like there's the entire bar, and in the center of the room, there's the arena. It's kind of like dug into a small pit. There's like planks and stuff. As you kind of float above it slightly, people kind of gather around. There's kind of this fencing around the arena part, so people kind of look down and cheer. It's a fighting pit, pretty much.
Nice.
I just realized he's so James from Team Rocket coded.
Yes. Let me go grab the other music.
I mean, James's was always very secure in himself, so I'm not even surprised.
Or am I? So the
Same
kind
length
of
of- Same haircut too, except Quinn is blonde.
Actually, where is it?
Blonde hair, blue-eyed twink. Actually, no. Well, his eyes are technically blue, but they're really more of a gray.
Alright, hopefully it's the correct music. If I can stop this. Hey, so sorry about the inconvenience. I'm just popping in here to let you guys know. The stream dropped and I didn't know it. So you guys sadly missed Quinn's little cheer, which was just very cringy and kind of funny. I wish I could get it. I don't know if I can have the player do it again. Or whatsoever. Either way, it was kind of silly, and the only other thing you guys missed was Wylan checking out 3 boxes that had 3 creatures in it. And then kind of coming back to the party, having a weird feeling about all 3 of the creatures being very dangerous. That's it. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of the episode. I'm going to try and keep bitter on this to make sure streams do not drop. And I don't keep playing the game without it knowing. Again, so sorry, but hopefully enjoy the rest of the session.
Yeah, so after a while of silence from Wylan, he's gonna go up to you, Falzen, and he is going to say, I know we aren't close, but I don't trust the fight. I know Quinn wants you to, but I don't trust it. Those creatures are not safe to fight, especially alone in the cage where you couldn't escape.
Oh, please don't tell me my phone's crapping a bit too. Can anyone hear me?
Yeah,
Yep.
we can hear you.
Ah, cool. Sorry,
Are y'all able to hear me?
Okay, yeah, I can hear you. Please don't tell me all my stuff's acting weird. Cool. Are we waiting for someone to come back?
No, I said something to Falzen.
Cool.
What was that again? I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's okay. So after a while of silence from Wylan, he goes up to Falzen and he says, I know we're not close, but I don't want to see you die. And I know what the creatures are in there. They are not safe to fight in a cage or alone. I know Quinn wants you to fight, but do not fight.
Fair. Can you tell me what one of them is?
whatever's in there would be able to kill 4 of us easily, possibly, and it is very angry. They are stuff that should never have left the domain that they were in, let alone be caged or fought with.
Would it be possible to calm it down? Or no?
Not likely in this scenario we are in.
Fuck. Yeah, no, I'm not fighting that.
Yes, I mean, I've dealt with animals similar to this before. However, I had a lot more people involved, and they were not as angry. And even then, that was difficult.
Did you at least tell you what it is?
One is a corvin. One is a swarm. Of which I don't know, but it is a swarm of something. And then the final one is a couple of angry spirits.
Can I roll history on
Sure.
the things that... Yes. $16?
Sure. Or, sorry, I should have... Are you rolling to try to see like all 3 creatures, or just one of them?
Corvin.
Corvin? Okay. History. You would have heard... For the 16, you would have heard stories. There's a lot of very scary, weird-looking creatures. And you've dealt with griffins. And you know that there's a subspecies of griffins that are a little bit more corvid than eagle. Because, magic's weird.
Mm-hmm.
And you would know that they kind of act like normal crows or ravens. They usually stick with others of their own. They're usually kind of very loyal to the people that they have connect with, or even the griffins that they connect with. You would know that sometimes they're easier to train than normal griffins. And they also have a habit of collecting things. With what Wylan has described to you, you don't know if a griffin could fit in that box, or it'd have to be a very young griffin. Griffin. I'll find a cool name for it. With anything else history-wise, you don't think that even like the bigger creatures that have some kind of crow or raven part to them are probably way too small to fit in that box. Usually a lot of them are like, say size category large. In the box, like it could maybe hold a medium creature.
I think I would rather not. How did he even get that?
Not ethically.
I mean, no shit, but still.
One of them is from hell, I don't know. He must have been deals with people that we probably do not want to ever meet.
I mean, there's a high chance I probably already know them.
Yeah,
Oh.
same here,
Falzen.
but still.
Falzen. When Wylan kind of mentions the creature being from hell, and kind of, I'm gonna kind of the second time, you think kind of back through for a second. And to kind of your horror, you don't know exactly what the hell actually is inside that box. With where it is not even close to a griffin.
Fuck, I don't want to deal with that. I'm not dealing with that.
Even more of a nuh-uh.
You were saying?
Oh no, I was just saying, yeah, even more of a nuh-uh. That was it.
Yep. And he's like, oh, shit, liquor, no. Does he even have people to fight that? Or at least to try and calm it down?
Most likely he uses violence to get in the box, gets angry enough, and then whoever fights him probably doesn't make it out. Or does.
So
but
tell me,
then-
Falzen, have you decided what your decision's gonna be?
I'm good.
You sure?
Yep.
Quinn left to go get ready, I think.
Yeah,
Well,
there's not enough money. Or seeing a cute twink in an outfit that will get me in that ring.
that's a shame. Marri, do you have any opinions or thoughts?
From behind the shop bartender, he's like giving the don't, like, you know, the hand over in the throat saying don't take it to Marri.
I'll come back
Right.
to you, Marri. You seem to be eating a lot of food.
Sorry. I'm so
You're
sorry.
fine.
You're good.
You're fine.
You know, the
Very good.
bartender was just turning to you saying, hey, do you want to go fight the mysterious three creatures or fight one of them? Because Falzen doesn't.
Yeah, I looks at them and then looks back at Falzen. I can't fight
No.
them. Why?
And he's gonna like take Marri to the side, and he's like, they are fuck no creatures that I don't want to fight.
Why do they fucking no creatures?
I kind of overhear this, and I walk up to them and I say, it would take all 6 of us, or there's 6 people in the party, right? Or 5? 5. 6. No.
It-
Well,
It would be 6 because it's
it would be 6.
Marri, Falzen, Quinn, Wylan, Betnis,
And
10.
Ted.
Ted. Yep.
Okay,
6.
yeah, so 6. So I know all 6 of us could possibly die fighting it out together, let alone alone. I'd rather not be buried before my children, but adults, or at least before they're old adults.
I'm back. What have I missed?
Yeah, let's
The
not.
creatures are deadly and from hell. So we're trying to convince Marri not to fight them. And Falzen already has declined the offer too.
Sorry, I got totally distracted by my dad texting me the cast of Jesus Christ Superstar, the musical, as Muppets.
Oh shit.
Wait, what?
And it's really funny and accurate.
Very good. Should be good.
Should be fun, right?
Well, you don't have to deal with them, Marri. I can always find other people who would be more than happy to fight whatever creatures. I mean, I'm paying pretty high for them, so.
Shark Island.
Okay. Do we're taking it?
Yeah, okay. We're gonna be taking a little bit of a detour. We will be listening, but we will not be able to talk.
You're good.
Be back in like 10 minutes max.
That's good.
Yeah.
The bartender is kind of like walk away again, go and do his job, do some bartending. Let you guys kind of talk. Above table, he does have people who will fight these creatures. You guys do not have to fight them. And also above table, I don't care if you guys play them or not. It's still going to be interesting to describe them because you guys are going to watch them. Since you guys, I'm guessing you guys are going to stay in the bar for a bit.
Yep.
This was also my backup plan, just in case Quinn's cheer went bad. I would have had the party or a single party member fight one of these creatures.
Yeah, but it was actually genuinely entertaining.
It is, dude. It was so good. Like I was like, as the bartender.
Full disclosure, I did not write it.
That's good. No, you winged it perfect, man. Neat. But yeah, Marri, are you staying out of trouble or are you going to go into trouble? Well, Mary's eating food again.
Yep.
I'm still here.
And
You're good?
oh, cool.
Oh, no, I was just asking if you want to go and fight the creatures or not.
Ew.
I'm guessing that's a no. I'll pass. I'll watch other people fight them. Solid. All right, in that case, you all kind of go and like get drinks, eat some food, kind of enjoy the entertainment. And we're going to say for this first fight, because then I can keep things more interesting. We're also listening. Quinn got distracted by something else and could not ringmaster the first fight. But I know they're going to be back for other ones. Can someone do me a favor and roll me a d4?
Boo. Two.
Oh, that one's a fun one. So, I'm just going to use this music, so I don't have to go and pull up a weird other music. So, yeah, with Quinn not being there, kind of remaster this first fight. The bartender kind of goes and does it, and with a 2, the first box comes down. You see that there is this very. It is this individual. He's dressed. He's a fighter. He's this. Be like maybe early 40s looking. Not holy knight. He looks just kind of be a knight. He is. His name is Sir Demon, and he is a tiefling. Kind of wears this the scale mail, got a sword in one hand and a shield in the other, and you see the 2 boxes opened. Kind of lifted down into the arena and opened. And you all hear, "All right, is everybody ready, ladies and gentlemen? Please prepare for the first of the bestial battles. On one corner we have Sir Demon going against our Mystery Box 2. My darling imps." He snaps his fingers, and you see these 2 imps in very tight dresses appear, each holding what looks to be a crowbar. So they float down, and they go into the box, kind of rip it open, and you see rushing out is the Corvo Demon. And I'm gonna go get its stat block. Yeah, I'm not gonna go through an entire encounter just because it's crazy. I'm still gonna describe a bunch of the stuff. It's just where is it? No, that's the one. So you all see the Corvo Demon kind of springs out, and the fight begins. Die. And the Corvid demon kind of goes first. And it is a crazy battle. It uses it pecks at the knight. And there's kind of bleed. There's this fight going back and forth. The creature almost grabs onto the shield, throwing it to the side for a second, but luckily the knight can kind of defend himself. And the battle is brutal. There's feathers that fly everywhere. And you see as the man kind of yells and he calls forth that the creature is a failure. That he is nothing compared to what his master has done to him. And then the demon, this crow creature, almost mimics this voice back at him. To the audience, it does not make any sense of who this is. But to the knight, he recognizes it as his master. There's a look of almost concern to his eyes. As this kind of very old-looking voice, old-sounding voice kind of comes out and repeats that he's a failure. That yes, he is powerful. But the small, pitiful knight will be in hell soon. And we'll see how strong his will is there. They battle back and forth, pushing harder, and this is a ginormous creature. It's many eyes, staring in different directions. And it looks like the knight kind of is winning the battle. He's got the upper hand. This battle goes on for, this is 10 minutes of craziness. Yeah, it's just kind of this uphill battle. Sometimes the crow looks like he's going to win, and it's the knight. And then you watch as the corvid creatures, the eyes, these kind of glowing yellow orbs, kind of almost turn this almost orangey red as it goes and does almost a feeding frenzy. And then looks like the knight is about to lose. As the corvid kind of overpowers him a few times, the shield is thrown to one end, the armor is almost pecked apart a little bit, his flesh from his arms almost ripped away. It is a crazy battle. The bartender, well, look at that. So we almost have our winner. Get your bets. Yeah, too bad for those who beat upon the wait a minute. And the battle kind of continues even more. Now I'm going to roll a quick check to see if he figures out the weakness of the creature. He does. Falzen, you watch in interest, because I'm guessing you're kind of trying to learn as much about the weird creatures that show up.
Yep.
You watch as the knight who was handed something earlier, before kind of going in, is handed this bottle. It looks like there's ash inside of it. And as this corvid demon is kind of pecking at his armor, his kind of left arm that's kind of slowly being ripped apart. This round, he drops the sword and grabs this ball of ash and slams it into the corvid's, inside the corvid's face, spraying ash everywhere. And then you watch the corvid almost look and you watch the corvid screech. There's almost this near human mixture of almost like clicking at the same time. The beak, the feathers begin to almost dissipate as almost it's been lit aflame. Then it kind of stands up, his arm still kind of bleeding, the droplets of blood hitting the ground. The corvid is still screeching in pain. The knight takes a breath. There is a little bit of almost ash still inside the bottle. He looks to his sword, and you watch as kind of he drips some blood onto the blade, his own blood, and dusts the little extra bit of ash, raising high. Cuts down, cutting off the corvid's arm. Although this thing has wings and can fly, it's almost got this weird looking, messed up arms to it. The end in claws cuts one arm off. The creature screams again, and this knight just hacks into it before Betnis falls to the ground. Knight, the audience goes quiet. For my lady, for Veilport, and for my beautiful wife. The crowd erupts
Hey,
in
John?
excitement. Yes?
I've been trying to talk this whole time. I'm so sorry.
You're good.
You're fine.
I wanted to try to save the Corvin.
What do you want to try and say?
The Corvin? I wanted to try to save it.
How do you want to try and save it?
I want to cast Shield of Faith on the
On the
Corvin.
Corvin?
Yes.
Okay, what level?
As high as I can cast.
Sure, yeah, very quickly check. I think that might just be level check. I might have to roll for the counter spell. Hold on.
Okay.
You stayed level 4, so it'll be a level 3. So as you go to cast the spell, you see it begins to almost form around the kind of core of this symbol, kind of what you would count as kind of your own will, until it dissipates. You feel almost a hand grip your shoulder, Wylan. No, it's not very sportsmanship. Mr. Wylan, I advise you not to use such spells inside of my bar. You'll ruin the fun. The grip kind of loosens. The bard kind of takes a half step away. But you do feel his eyes still watching you, as the corvid is then slain.
You just see Wylan stand up and walk out of the bar.
Alright.
He gives money to Falzen to pay whatever tab him and his kids might drink, but I don't think he really drank anything. So
Yep. You easily pay. It's like maybe two silver pieces for whatever you kind of got. Yeah, I think last time you just got some water and food. Now can someone pick between the number 1 and box 1 or box 3, guys?
2.
Okay. The knight kind of leaves the arena. He's patched up some healing magic, kind of fixes him. But that's still gonna leave a scar. He's got almost a wide smile, though he's absolutely in pain. Next, kind of going into the arena is what looks to be a very young looking. You know what? For shits and giggles, this is kind of funny. You see climbing into the arena. Almost, you guys thought they were maybe a tree. You see what looks to be a very androgynous ladrin. They kind of blend them in the background. They are a full ladrin. They climb in. They look like they have this ring of vines on their side.
They carry no weapons there, and well, looks to be what looks to be like leather armor, but made of bark and a mixture of leaves and vines. You see another box is brought down. This is the box that has number 1 on it. And this one I'm very excited about. The imps kind of go down again. Also, is Quinn back?
Yeah.
Cool. So as you come back, you're a bit sad. You kind of missed the first round, but kind of the bartender kind of waves you forward. Come on, you have 2 more fights to ring. And to be honest, you got the best 2.
All right, I won't let you down.
As you kind of step up to kind of go and ringmaster this, you see that there's this very young-looking Jarvis Ladrin, and you know their name is. Wait, let me get their title. Hang on. Shit, where is their name? Damn it, I don't have a name.
Is this...
If you want to make it up, go ahead.
John, is this a me as world builder thing, or a Quinn thing that he'd recognize them?
You would not recognize him. You would... this would be a Quinn thing.
Okay.
This is
that's
more
what
something you might have passed. You would know that they are a druid.
Okay.
They are a legend. They're kind of this traveling nomadic druid. That they are a circle of spores.
Okay.
So like the mushroom kind of people. You know that their name is Ilsarin of the Spiked Growth. Sorry, hold on. Sorry, I have changed my mind. It is Ilsarin of the Spiked Guy. Keep the fun guy thing.
Okay. Give me 1 sec. I'm currently making dinner.
You're good. And then you would not get any information from the bartender what's inside this other box. It's got a 1 on it. The only information you would be given is it is a swarm of creatures, and you'd be able to sense that this is unseelie fae creatures.
Unseelie fae?
Yes. And Falzen,
take my food back in the microwave.
You're good. And Falzen, you'd be watching this kind of druid walk, and they were handed a packet of what looks to be sugar.
That's totally not a...
Are they on
Am I going-
steroids?
Oh, I was going
I was
to...
just saying, I was just
like,
saying, I
wow.
think that's drugs.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, that totally doesn't look like fucking crack, but okay.
Out loud goes, are they on steroids? Like very quietly under his breath, probably 2 falls in. Just goes, Is that guy on steroids?
I was gonna say crack. Maybe bath salts?
Are you ready, Quinn?
Yeah. I will be ready in approximately 30 seconds.
Crap. Yeah, in that case, I kind of, you know what, Quinn, kind of, you get your ideas together. This kind of druid kind of steps in. The box is slowly lowered. The imps in dresses appear again, with crowbars ready for kind of the bartender to give like the symbol, or the sign to kind of lower down. While we wait, for those who are watching, oh, actually, these guys have mimicry too. That's kind of cool.
Okay.
You ready?
I am ready to improv MC a fight.
So their name is Ilsarin of the Spiked Guy. Ilsarin of the Spiked Guy. They are a druid. So they are a sports druid.
Okay.
And they are fighting box number 1.
I'm thinking like the bot fight MC lady from Big Hero 6.
Ooh, yes, it is very, very much like that.
Two fighters enter the arena, but only one will leave. Who will it be? Will it be Elsarin of the... What's the full name?
The Spiked Guy.
Elsarin the Spiked Guy! Or will it be whatever the hell is in box 1? Fighters, on your marks!
Elsarin kind of grabbed the kind of vines beside them. They kind of uncoil what looks to be this very druidic nature whip, and they kind of whip it inside the arena. There's a cracking sound as it hits, and you see there's almost a puff of spores that kind of float in the air. The imps slowly kind of go down and bust crate number 1 open, and you all see 2 swarms. Sorry. They're not 2 swarms. You see... Oh crap, hang on. Retake. You see 2 boogles of weasels. They kind of all...
What?
Boogles of weasels.
Oogles of weasels?
Yep.
Evil Fey weasel?
Yep, unseelie weasels. They kind of swarm out.
Weasels!
They swarm out these kind of very like dark crimson eyes with anger and these teeth that seem sharper than they should be.
Would Quinn know the proper name for the creatures, or are they just evil Fey weasels?
You would know that they are called... Oh, no, sorry, I lied. So the Seppa calls them a boogle swarm. You would know.
Swarm.
These things are called sweet tooth. You know that this is a boogle of sweet tooth weasels.
Okay. Well, Sarin the Spike Guy is up against 2 oogles of sweet tooth weasels who, despite their name, are not as sweet as they appear to be. I mean, look at those teeth. Those teeth don't look sweet to me at all. In fact, they look like they could hurt. And the fights are, and on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, and the fighters are off.
So they start they start to fight. You watch as Alsari kind of does what looks like is very much way too much of like an act to get everyone's attention. The crowd starts to go wild, but then she is swarmed by 2 boogles of weasels, and she kind of she takes like, a bunch of damage as they just swarm her, biting her arms.
I'm gonna take over the funny commentary in a minute, but my reference, I found a better reference. Book 4 of Harry Potter, Ludo Bagman. The commentator for the Quidditch World Cup. my reference?
I got it immediately.
That's amazing. I like that.
Sorry,
Yes.
it took me a pause.
Sorry.
My commentator reference is Ludo Bagman from Harry Potter.
Oh, okay.
That's the type of humor I'm bringing into this.
Yeah.
Yeah, the crowd goes from like being excited to like, oh, as she is swarmed by the two boogles of weasels. They're crawling
Oh,
their
that looks
their
painful.
arm.
Oh, that looks painful. Come on, Alaris, fight back. You are a spite guy, so spite him. Spite him, smite him, spite him, smite him. And he starts a chant with the crowd. Spite him, smite him, spite him, smite him.
They start chanting with you, and you see she drops the whip and goes underneath the army. You see she lifts the bag up, she throws it at a wall, and you see both boogles heads, they stop attacking with the head go up and they run over towards the pile of sugar. They start biting into it, start eating some of it. It gets her footing, and you see she sees the ooh shit, this actually might be interesting. Hold
Sugar
on.
to distract the oogles, and it is successful. The oogles really seem to be eating up that sugar. Hopefully it doesn't give them a sugar rush. You might have just made a more powerful enemy, Alaris. I hope you know what you're doing.
So she's like slowly gets up, gets her bearing. She starts chanting in Druidic. These this very old, very harsh sounding
words.
It's more of a guttural version of almost Scottish or Irish Gaelic. And she grabs, reaches into her bag, she pulls out a symbol. It is not religious, but it is almost this glowing amulet. And she throws it at the boogles. They eat the rest of the sugar. Their heads go up, and they see this thing fly over. As a fireball goes off, the druid hits the wall from the blast. And let me quickly go and roll their check real quick.
Look, that impact looked like it hurt. However, it seems to have taken down quite a few of those sweet-toothed weasels. They're not looking too sweet now, but I hope y'all like fried weasel because it looks like that's what'll be served. So 8d6. You know, I've heard weasel is quite a chewy meat. I'm looking forward to trying it after tonight because they just got fried. See, Quinn is having the time of his life. This is what he loves doing. More so than the cheer, telling the story and explaining what's going on, bringing the humor and the light into it. That's what he lives for. So as the fireball goes off, it takes out both boogles. And see the druid slowly stands up, regaining her footing. She does a little hand moving. You see this almost vine comes from her clothing. Grabs the whip, brings it back to her. Raises up in the air. Alaris has won the fight! Let's give our champion a cheer! Well, yeah. I hope the kitchen staff are ready to serve oogles of weasel! The crowd goes wild, clapping, this excitement. And for those who are watching as the people get out of the arena, they're handed the same little casino tokens that Quinn has one of. You see, the first one is given. I think it might be. Is it 4 and 4? Hang on. So the first one's given 4 tokens. The second one's also given 4 tokens. You see that some imps appear and they start cleaning the arena as there's blood splattered onto the wall, as well as heated sugar. And then they prepare for the next fight, the final box.
if I can get to it.
Okay, do I get to commentate this one as well, or is this a more serious storytelling one?
Oh no, you are commentating all of these. This is the final one. So as kind of they finish cleaning, and you see this next person is what looks to be a priest. They are of for the can I get everyone to make me a quick religion check?
Oh man. Also, I'm so sorry about that.
You're good. I know it's about time for you to have nap time.
Oh, I rolled a shit roll. I got a 7. I don't know shit.
Well, I
I
love
think
my monkey dice, so I'm gonna.
I think Falzen is distracted by his boyfriend.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm
he's just gonna be busy checking him out, so, you know.
Natural 20 plus 1.
That's a 16.
Okay. What did Wylan get?
17.
Cool. So everyone except for Falzen picks up what this symbol is. So you see this priest kind of gets into the arena. They are handed anything. Funny enough. Actually, the only thing they're handed is what looks to be this pouch that has 3 holsters that looks like it can hold 3 bottles. They put it around their waist. They kind of climb into the arena. This is a very old looking priest. The symbol they kind of carry. They carry the staff. It's got a symbol on top of it. It is brain go bird. You see that this is this is a very old looking. Screw it, fuck it. You see a bearkin. This is a very old looking bipedal bear. They wear these kind of cloths on. He wears kind of cloth over his shoulders. There is a silk breastplate he kind of wears on. There's the staff he carries with him. Is of a fox. It climbs down. He's got the kind of satchel, the kind of holsters for the balls on his side. The third box is brought down.
John, is that the symbol for who I think it is?
Quinn, you were getting the information that this man is Father. He just goes by Father Barry.
Aww.
He is a follower of the mischievous fox. Also nicknamed the Fox. And in Resinoris, the continent of animals, all their gods kind of take the place of an animalistic creature. He is a worshipper of their fox goddess, their goddess of the goddess of trickery. You see, this looks the symbol on it is a fox's head, and it looks very mischievous. There's almost a smile, and it almost has it looks to be a coin pouch in its mouth. The old man kind of gets down. His name is Father Barry. And the other box is kind of brought over.
Hey John, do I recognize that symbol? 'Cause I've seen it before.
You would recognize it as the Resinoris' pantheon, the resin symbol of their fox goddess.
He's like kind of at the entrance of the bar, but not like inside of it. But he's just watching as much as he can from far away.
You're good. Yeah, I like to hear you still kind of trying to keep fucking tabs on everything.
I'm there in case they need me, but I'm not there willingly.
Sounds good. Yeah, for the second box, the box has a big 3 on it. It is brought down by what looks to be another imp in a dress. And it looks almost a little bit easy. It kind of brings it down. It seems pretty heavy. And then it is opened. And you see the imp kind of pulls out 3 bottles. Each one glows with this almost sickly green color. Quinn, you would know the name Father Barry. He is a Bearkin from Resnoris. He believes in their fox goddess. And you would also be told that the creature he is fighting is called a wayward... Let me make sure I'm pronouncing this correctly. It is a wayward haint. Wayward haint.
Hate, like the emotion?
Yes, but it's spelled... Yeah,
Well, like that's how it's pronounced?
Yeah, it would be wayward haint.
Okay.
You were kind of given the sign to kind of go and do your thing.
Alright. One moment. Quinn turns around, does the High School Musical vocal warm-ups. Okay, I'm ready.
Go ahead.
Two fighters enter the arena. One, a bear. One, a whatever the hell that is. What does the hate look like?
You would be kind of told that they are spirits. You would know that the wayward haunts are they're pretty much a restless. It is called hate. It is spelled Haint.
Okay. Okay.
You just know that they are restless spirits that do have a weakness.
Okay. Just so you guys know, Soup isn't here right now. I don't know what's going on. They'll be back.
It's all good.
Anyways. 2 fighters entered the arena. Well, so I suppose 4, considering there's 3 wayward hates right there. Now, can these spirits beat our bear, or will he exorcise them? We'll find out as Father Barry enters the arena as well. And in his hand he holds this...
Barry!
We love you, Father Barry, that's right indeed. Even I, the most well-traveled man around here, knows the name Father Barry. Though I haven't had the pleasure of meeting him myself, I would quite like an autograph if he survives this fight.
The crowd kind of laughs as they're kind of chanting as there's an audible popping sound as each of the corks opens. And you see the kind of bottles as they open, they also fall over, and you see these 3 ghostly figures almost drift maybe inches above the ground. Each one depicts this almost very decrepit looking. They look almost uncanny. Some have...
Uncanny Valley.
Yeah, very much Uncanny Valley. One of them doesn't even have like a fully formed face. It's almost like they've lost part of themselves. Another one looks as if almost their body is misshapen. They seem to have almost 2 left hands. The third looks probably the most human. Except their eyes are darker than normal spirits should be. It almost looks like whatever is inside of them was taken.
Mm.
The bear priest kind of stands tall, whispers a prayer under his breath, and you see the spirits kind of try to go at him. as they are quicker than the father was expecting. That'll be a hit. That'll be a miss. That'll be a miss. You see the father's hit by one of them. There's kind of this ghostly hand carves through his shoulder. Well, it passes through like it didn't touch anything. There is
necrotic damage, I assume?
no.
No?
You watch as the bear priest coughs. You see blood begins to run from his ears, his eyes, and his nose. Which kind of moves away from the other two that kind of try and attack him. He's going to
Come on, Father Barry, exorcise those spirits! We're all putting our faith in you, so you are man of the faith and win!
I'm trying.
You say you're kind to me, but you should probably focus on your fight! As much as I appreciate you talking to the MC. And he, gives Father Barry a little salute. And, gestures for him to carry on with the fight.
He dodges out of the way. He looks almost tired. Above table, he takes a level of exhaustion.
Oh.
Aww.
He's dodging kind of around.
Oh, this poor bear! I'm imagining the bear Muppet. I don't know the bear Muppet's name, but that's what I'm imagining.
Yeah, it's
No, not Fozzie, the other one. Of course I know Fozzie's name, I'm talking about the other one. The, large brown bear.
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about. I don't remember what the hell
One
his
who's,
name
friends with the one who's friends with Uncle Deadly.
But yeah, the bear kind of priest is kind of dodging around, and you see he's trying to go for the bottles. The spirit's trying to attack him again, he kind of dodges out of the way and grabs one of the bottles, throws it into the holster on his side. He kind of goes for another bottle. And they strike him again, he takes another level of exhaustion. He's looking pretty rough. And he tries to go for the third one. He dodges nimbly, even just inches from the spirit's grasps. You see, he does almost a swoop with his staff and plants it in the floor, and all the creatures almost kind of turn away and try to go as far as they can from him. Takes a breath, and kind of with shakily hands, he puts all three bottles in front of him. He picks up the staff again, and he calls out a dare to all three spirits. Come on, then! Take me if you like. I'm already
Oh, we've got a brave bear in the house!
I'm gonna roll a quick intelligence check for all three of the spirits. That's nat 1. That is a 2. And then the third one gets a 10. All three rush at the old man. And as they pass over all three bottles, a cork locks all three of them back into the bottles they were in.
Yes! Oh, yes, Father Barry! And Father Barry wins the fight!
Oh, that's not good.
What?
Yeah, you shout that he wins the fight. He kind of raises his arms in the air. He's excited. I did it! I did. Oh, he has a heart attack and dies.
Oh. John, tell me you're joking!
No, he's excited. You see, he raises his arms, and then you see he grabs his chest, and he kind of falls to the ground.
Is it too late to revive him? If it's not... Oh, I don't have any healing spells.
Crowd goes quiet as Father Barry falls to the ground. The crowd begins murmuring.
Can I roll a medicine check to try to help him?
I'm gonna say no. as the crowd goes quiet. There's murmurs, there's sound of almost tears, and then you see the bartender kind of walks forward. All right, Barry, that's enough. You watch the old man sit up. Damn it! I never die!
Actually fooled the crowd! Father Barry, we are glad you're okay. And after the fight, Quinn is gonna go talk to Father Barry.
I'm good.
Yeah. Can Mary also do that and have Father Barry sign her book?
The crowd goes crazy. They're excited, and Father Bear kind of gets out, and he receives 3 tokens. The crowd's kind of just going clapping.
Lost one for being over dramatic.
Yeah. And then the crowd kind of splits up again. They kind of goes back to their tables. The exciting stuff's kind of ended. And we're gonna quickly jump to. You all watch these fights go down. Father Barry can go and be interacted with if you guys want to speak with him.
I'm just gonna
There's
go
also
talk
the
to
other
Father
two
Barry.
people. We would like to speak with Father Barry.
Quinn, Will.
Cool.
And Mary.
Yeah, you both kind of walk over to Father Barry. He's sitting in the corner drinking tea. His staff kind of next to him. His muzzle a little bit white.
I can start because I need to run to the bathroom real quick.
You're good. Well, how'd you enjoy my fight?
You were incredible.
Oh, thank you. It's all a little bit of the show. That's what my goddess would want. Get that there. Alright, so what are you like? Oh, there's 2 of you. Hope you both enjoyed the fight. It was a whole lot on my soul, but it's what my goddess would ask me to do. For entertainment.
You were good. And I got the exercising joke. It took me a minute, but I figured it out.
Ah.
Because you are a holy man, I presume you are also a doctor?
Oh, I'm not. I do all my healing through my goddess.
I do have a question about your goddess when you have a minute, but I don't want to interrupt your conversation, so I can wait.
He gives a very respectful nod in your kind of direction, Quinn. I'm not a doctor, but I am a healer of some kind. Oh.
Well, would your goddesses approve if... You have never seen Mary so shy as she, opens her book up a little bit. Do you mind signing my book?
Of course I wouldn't. Here, give it here, child.
Adorable.
She's gonna look at Quinn and goes, "Call me child, even though we're not related."
He kind of flips to opens up the book and kind of writes his name in it, as well as a little blessing below it. Above table, this book, if you ever become a cleric, can now be used as a holy symbol.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah. Can you DM that to me so I don't forget?
Yeah, sure thing.
Thank you.
Alright.
Also, check DMs from me as well.
Mary's then going to walk over, after saying thank you, and walk over to Falzen and like a fangirl be like, he said my thing, and show Bastard and be like, is Bastard still there?
He's been sitting at the bar the entire time. He's got a notebook open, he's doing some he's working on something.
Yeah, she's gonna walk over to Bastard and show him.
Oh, very good. Oh, hello, Marri. Oh, is that one of the people that fought in the arena earlier?
I told the bear.
Ah.
Excited.
Oh, I've heard of him. He's a very respectful man. He's a very religious, pious man as well. At least for his goddess. That's amazing.
You think?
Yes, of course. You know, you need to get more things like this. I mean, Mother and Father would be very interesting to know about all the interesting people you've met.
I'm happy.
As you should be. I'm glad you're happy. I'm glad you're traveling with good people and you're not doing bad things or killing people. You haven't actually killed anyone, have you?
Gives it like a thought as she crosses her arms. I do think so.
No. As long as you're not in prison, that's all I care about.
I was in prison once, but it was an accident.
What? Do I really want to know?
Well, the jailer, what was the guy's name?
I might have named him like Officer Fuzzy. I don't remember his name.
Oh, there's a man named Officer Fuzzy, who's cousins with one of my old workmates.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I've worked with him before. I can remember his name off the top of my head. I can't, but yeah, I've spoken with him. He's helped me out with a few different jobs here in the city.
We were looking for a crate, and I didn't realize it was a criminal job. So I asked around where it was. Then I got arrested because it was a criminal job, and I didn't know. But then I became an inside man for Dr. Fuzzy, and it turns out the thing inside the chest was a really highly intoxicated centaur who's able to control the future. We didn't get my numbers correctly.
Oh. Do you still have this box?
I have my numbers, but everyone else got really fortunes about you. Death and dragons and all that. And I got numbers. I still think they're important somehow, but nope.
I think they might be, but you say you don't. Do you know where this box may be, or where this centaur may be at?
Someone's gonna kill Cal again. Must be a Tuesday.
Ah, fuck. And one day, someone tried to kill Cal.
It was a Tuesday. It's always a Tuesday.
Like that quote from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Dawn's in danger. Must be a Tuesday.
Yeah. But if you know what it might be, I mean, I'd be more than happy to take it off your hands. That might help me out with an investigation I'm up to. Or at least the organization I'm working with could use that information.
Either way, we're fine now. And then we fire snakes. But I stopped one. And now he's Falzen's pet. We're still trying to get along. I ate a lot of chicken.
That's very nice. Well, if I make it back to the box, do you know where it might be, or where that centaur is, or what his name is? You said it was Cal, correct?
Aye.
Alright, he's starting like the right notes. Alright, is he here in the city?
He should be. Why?
Okay,
You
write that down.
anything I can help?
The organization I'm currently working with could use a little extra help. And that has been it's been a conversation piece that we've been needing to learn more about. I didn't know there was actually a centaur inside. I was told that there's something powerful.
Hey, John.
Yeah?
I'm sorry, I just thought of something stupid. Is Father Bear, like, is that his actual title? Or is
Yes.
that just his persona?
So,
No, he's
a
an
little more.
actual bear.
Well, I know he's an actual
Resnoris
bear, but if
is-
people have personas, and if he has a different persona, then wouldn't it technically still be a persona?
So,
You're not wrong.
okay, so to quickly answer the question, Father Bear is an actual bear. He does not have a persona. His title is Father Bear, as he is a very high religious leader of the goddess he follows. They're all animal people. They don't have human personas, they don't have fursonas. Personas do not exist on the planet currently. And I would like to keep it that way as long as I can.
I'm waiting for
Sorry.
Quinn to get a persona.
Bold of you to assume that Falzen doesn't have one.
Let me guess, his persona is a griffin.
Actually, no, surprisingly.
Okay, what's Falzen's persona?
It is an owlbear.
That makes sense.
Actually, that checks out.
But
Yep.
I was
Yes,
gonna say your beast in bed, but sure, we can go with that.
Well, Quinn will find that out eventually.
Right?
so you seeing this? So, but yes, Mary, I've been looking into kind of situation. I didn't realize that you met with him. Did you open the box? Did someone else open the box?
They just opened the box. She keeps telling me they're not succubi, but I swear they're succubi. They keep gyrating in front of her face, and they're sexual deviants. I was very offended.
Okay, he kind of like writes that down. Interesting. You have very interesting friends.
All caps,
Mhm.
succubi? Question mark.
Well, is there any other information that you've seen on your journey so far? Thing of interest that you want me to tell Mother and Father?
Your mom would be so pleased if she heard that I won if I won the arm wrestling match. I would be happy I did it out of spite.
Oh,
She
I'm
didn't
already.
counts.
I will already mention that to Mother. She's going to be very ecstatic by it.
Ooh,
That
I
will
climbed
be
the neck of a snake. But apparently not hard enough that his neck snapped, so now we carry as a pet. So maybe that. Mom and Dad might think that's cute. How are Mom and Dad?
Oh, they're doing great, believe it or not. And also, Dad's going to be very. Father's going to be very happy that you've gotten some of his genes. You know, turning a snake into an actual weapon.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're doing
Come
good.
back to the house sometimes. We missed you.
Well, I have business to attend to. I gotta make sure that Dad's entire operation's gonna work smoothly as possible.
I know, but aren't you by for dinner sometime? You don't have to stay like a whole week. Just maybe a couple days. I do it all the time.
I'll try and be back home. How about this? We both have business here. After I finish my business here with the organization I'm working with, I will head home to see how Mother and Father are doing. And I hope to see you
Okay.
there.
Maybe I'll ask the king if he can let you borrow one of his ships to go visit Mom and Dad. We're visiting the king today. I think.
Oh,
Just gonna turn 1,000. We gotta
You're
meet the king
king.
today.
I mean, I've been paying. I don't know what you mean.
Yeah.
You're meeting with the king tonight? You've met with the king?
Oh, no, we're meeting him tomorrow morning.
Oh,
We've met with him
okay.
already, though.
Interesting. Tell me, I have a question. Does the king have a dragon in his castle?
Why?
I've heard that he might, and the more research I've done, I've not seen that there's dragons. I mean, the old kingdom that used to be there many years ago had one, but that was Arthur's drake. Well, it's mostly a bit of fascination. I haven't really met a dragon before. I've heard legends of the ones that have returned. I've heard of the blood of dragons.
Quinn is still talking to Father Barry.
Sounds good. Yeah, we'll get back to you guys in a second. Yeah, I've heard about some legends of dragons. I've heard of what happened years ago. I've heard of the mother of dragons, her daughter Khaleesi. There was a attempt by a draconic lord of Damanu who attempted to bring back the Age of Dragons and try and become a deity of some kind. And that kind of it worked. Did not exactly work. I mean, people still believe
His name is a slur.
They believe that. Oh, people still believe in the draconic lords, at least the old ones. He's been kind of outcast from that group for.
Good. Sorry, that was above table. Good, thank God we lived for the Damanu slander. Right,
Yeah.
Gabe?
Oh, heck yeah.
But yeah, I've heard a few things, and I've heard that King Andrew has a dragon inside the castle, and it was just a bit of fascination. When I've never met the king, but I've met his wizard, his librarian. I've met a few other people, but so I'm just fascinated. I've been in the city for not too long.
I know of a woman named Did Mary ever find out that she was like part dragon?
No.
You do not know. Mary does not know. I think Ted's the only one that actually knows.
I didn't think so.
No.
There's a woman named Khaleesi, but I don't think she's a dragon.
Wait, Falzen knows that she's a dragon.
Oh, I remember either one or two or a few people know. I don't remember who. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Ted and Falzen.
Yeah, then you would also know that she's actually a dragon. Sorry, I forgot about that. I remember it was Ted and someone else.
Yeah, me. And I'm
Me.
just like, he's like, do I troll him or no?
Troll him! You just catch Quinn's eye from, like, across the bar, and he gives you a look of, I don't know what you're talking about because I can't hear you from here, but whatever you're deciding between, pick the more chaotic option.
Alright. And he's just like, oh, you already met the dragon, so I don't need to do anything. Completely confusing him as it, and it's absolutely trolling because technically he told the truth. He's just not going to clarify what.
Oh, that's very interesting. Wait, what? I've already met the dragon. Who?
Yeah.
Who?
Oh, if you didn't notice, not my fault, boo boo.
No, wait. Who's? So there's actually a dragon inside of Valeport Castle.
Yeah, and you met her.
The librarian?
And he just like gets up and walks away.
I was like, did I say it was the librarian?
He writes that down. He
Did I
writes
say
down
it
a
was the
notebook.
librarian? I don't think I said it was the librarian.
It's
Yeah,
either
I
the
never said
librarian- It's either the librarian or the cook. Hmm.
And you just see him clock back a couple more whiskeys.
But yeah, you guys you spend some time drinking.
Okay. Quinn is talking to Father Barry.
Thank you. So, you know Father Barry. Mary just walked off. Father Barry, he's shooting the shit with you. Oh, that's good. Walking out with number one.
Well, I hope you enjoyed my commentating.
I did. You were very good with your job. It's like your first time. Well, what are you?
First time commentating a fight like that, but I worked in a circus for a while.
Oh, that explains the life to you. That's good. Well, you did a great job. I mean, you helped with my entire act. Spirit.
Yes, the pretending to have a heart attack at the end was quite amusing.
Thank you. It's usually my calling card, but I've been out so out of shape. Last time I did, I actually have a heart attack. It was terrible.
Oh dear. Well, that doesn't sound. It doesn't sound like your goddess would be too happy about that.
Oh no. I mean, I would be she would want me to live as long as I can, but also, if I do pass on, I just become another fox in her garden.
She sounds like a wonderful goddess.
Oh,
I'm a follower. I'm a follower of her myself. Well,
oh,
not the fox per se, but she's one of the few who seems to linger throughout all religions. Being Fae myself, I'm a follower of Lady Kythen.
oh, that makes sense. Oh, the queen. Bless her soul.
Yes. The trickster saint, as most know her now. We don't know when her title changed, but allegedly she used to go by the Song Saint, but there seems to be another deity associated with music now, and she has really taken to her role as a chaos god, from what I hear.
But I
met her.
I blame it on the new people with all their different religions and their own beliefs.
No, to be honest, my following of her comes more from the Yashian pantheon, if anything. Lady Utes, I believe.
He eyes you. There's a look. Yeah, he looks you up and down. He's gonna do an insight check. Cool.
Oh.
He's not trying to see if you're lying or anything. He's trying to get like a look and a kind of a feel for you. Kind of slowly nods his head. Oh, that's interesting.
I'm not Yashian. I just grew up around many Yashian people, so I spent most of my childhood learning about their religion.
You speak their language.
I speak the language, but I do not hold their beliefs.
Good. Oh, I don't ever want to cross Yashian again. They cause already too many problems.
So I've heard.
Yeah. But by the gods, maybe they'll figure it out. Maybe the Yakuza or whatever the rebellion they have is gonna fully push through this time. Or take down their leaders or deal with that long. I don't want to speak of politics. I'm so sorry. I'm getting old.
Oh, forgive me. I'm always intrigued by the politics of other nations. You said there's infighting within the Yakuza.
Well,
that's news to me.
They've had a little bit of, since some of them came here to New Continent. Some are still in Moresh. But it's mostly between the noble families, well, the Emperor and his family, and some of the civilians that have been trying to escape the continent. You know, they've been trying to track down people. They follow they send out catchers that try and collect people, bring them back to their home, thinking that they're lost. So a few refugees make their way to Resnor, so maybe a few years ago. That's truly a shame. And I don't blame their god. That...
You said the civilians are rebelling against the Emperor.
Yes, it's about time.
Indeed. And they're kidnapping people. That's well,
they
that
consider
checks out for the Yakuza from what I understand.
I think you're getting confused about what's exactly the factions. The Yakuza are going against the Emperor. They're...
Oh, I see.
But
well, good
even
for
then,
them.
the Yakuza still kidnap people. but they're not working for the Emperor.
I see. Well, this has been quite enlightening, Father Barry. Thank you.
Of course.
If you don't mind, could I take a look at your holy symbol? I'm very curious about it.
Of course, yeah. He grabs, puts it in front of you.
Is there anything I can learn about it?
Make me a religion or history check.
I can. My character sheet. Give me 1 sec.
You're good.
So that's a +2 either way. That is a dirty 20.
Yep. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Dirty 20, was that for history or for religion?
I mean, it's the same mod, either
Cool.
way.
I think you kind of look at his holy symbol, and it is his staff is made of what looks to be dogwood. Looks to be like carved by hand, every bit of it, and you look at him, although like his hands shake a little bit. He's got the hands of a carpenter. He made this himself. Although there's no like outward magical aspect, this is a holy symbol of the fox. And this very well may be the same goddess that you worship.
How similar is the Resnoran holy symbol for the fox to the symbol of the trickster saint?
Let me check my notes. I love the fact that I did smart stuff. It is very similar. So the trickster saint, a lot of her stuff was a lot of her stuff is like very like fox related and like money related. So the biggest difference is the Resnoran the Resnoran depiction of the trickster fox is a lot more like animalistic, which is like the fox head with a bag of coins in its mouth. The one that you remember is a little bit more of a humanoid shape, where it is a hand holding a bag of coins, and you see what looks to be almost a symbol of a fox drawn on the top of the hand like a tattoo. And sometimes it is a hand grabbing a bag of coins that has almost a symbol of a fox running. And sometimes it's just like a fox tail.
Okay. Quinn whispers under his breath, "Aye, so it is her."
Oh, she's good. She shows up where she needs to, causes chaos where she wants. Praise be the one who you see in the mirror. Bad soul. Praise be the fox.
Praise be. Quinn will say, "Praise be," and clink his drink with Father Barry.
He holds his drink up. This guy you would know that this guy is a very good priest. He believes in his gods full-heartedly. And normally, priests and clerics and paladins sometimes, the closer they are to some deities, some don't drink, some do drink. This man gets away with quite literal, almost murder. This is goddess. It's just like, cool, go cause chaos.
Yep. Yeah, that checks out for her. Considering I'm the one who created her.
He drinks. He kind of clinks back. And he's willing to sit there and just talk to you.
Well, it was wonderful to meet you. I should go check in with my boyfriend and the rest of our party.
He raises a drink and kind of like a silent goodbye, just like well wishes, and goes back to drinking.
Okay. Quinn will wander back over to Falzen and Marri. So, Falzen, did you like my commentating?
It was the most entertaining thing I've seen.
I am quite good at my job, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
And does a little Debbie Ryan hair tuck.
Ooh, that's not good.
What's not good?
Don't worry about it. At least don't worry about it just yet.
Yeah, it's like, I know, but it is nice to hear someone else saying it. He's like trying very hard to keep up his swagger and persona, but he's flustered.
Is there anything else anyone wants to do?
Falzen's just relaxed at the bar and just enjoying the show.
Sweet, yeah. You guys enjoy the show. The band continues to kind of play. There's like a few other kind of fights in the arena. Not against creatures,
Quinn gets called up to commentate a few more times.
Absolutely. And it's like a bunch of there's like some like drunken brawls.
I'd like
Tokens are
to imagine. I'd like to imagine Quinn and Falzen are trying to have a conversation. It's like one ongoing conversation, but every few minutes they're like, oh, hang on. And 2 more fighters entered the arena. And yes, so as I was saying, and oh, that looked painful. But no, seriously.
Yeah.
They're like trying to have this conversation while he's trying to commentate.
Spectate. Falzen's here for the ride, man.
Yeah, you all kind of spend some time drinking, enjoying the show. And there's almost kind of time passes. A number of hours kind of pass until Marri, you were kind of approached by your brother. Sister, it's been very good to meet you again. I have to get going. It's almost midnight. I have to get some rest so I can prepare myself for the meeting with the king tomorrow. I think your friend mentioned having to go as well. Or at least preparing for you all to meet the king as well. Do as you like. I was just maybe heading back home before it gets too late. So I'm getting a weird feeling for tomorrow. Something's about to happen. But again, it's been very nice to see you, sister. And your brother hugs you, Marri, and then he kind of just like hobbles off. He pays his tab and he leaves. I'm guessing Gabe passed out.
It's also It's also feeling like a good place to end early for the night so that we can start next session with the meeting once we have everyone here.
Sounds good.
If everyone's here, yeah.
Yeah, we will end today's session off with some if there's anything else you guys want to do. It's kind of like finish your drinks, pay your tabs. Quinn, do you keep the token?
Yes.
Alright.
And I'm keeping it as a favor to be called in later.
Alright, yeah, I'll kind of pay your tab, hold on to the token. And you all kind of make your way back to the scaled goblet.
Quinn is saying to Falzen as they go, one of these days I'll convince you to do a fight for me.
As much as I like you, Quinn. As much as I love you. There's no ain't shit you're gonna get me in that ring.
Not even if I wear the cheerleader costume again.
Especially if you wear that cheerleading outfit again.
I look damn good in a skirt.
That you do. But no ain't shit.
Why not? Why are you so opposed to it? Give me a good reason and I promise I'll drop it.
I'm not gonna die.
Says you.
Well, I have every faith that you would win, but pull a Gojo, nah, I'd win.
And he's over here like, sweet, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I'm being realistic. Those things would tear me apart.
1v1 humanoid battles, not to fight the creatures of hell.
I am not gonna fight people. I don't want to be a show pony.
Fine.
You're
Alright,
not
I'll
the
drop-
pony.
It's a figure of speech, Mary.
Oh.
Alright, I'll drop it.
Yes.
For the
I'll see you
record,
all.
I love you. For the record, I love you too.
Thank you.
You all return to the Scaled Goblet. It's very quiet. It's kind of the night shift people are kind of sitting behind the desk. They'll let you guys know that Vedas and Ted kind of came back earlier. They're up in their own rooms. And you're good to hang out here, get drinks, order food, or head up to your room. Whatever you need. Yeah, I'm guessing you guys all kind of like turn in for the night. Unless there's any very last minute things you guys want to mention.
As Wylan is passing the group and going up to his room, he glares very harshly and almost like a death glare. Almost as if saying with his eyes, I want you dead. To Quinn.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Before he goes up to his room and he locks the door behind him.
Okay.
And he's gonna teleport to the summer mansion.
Sounds good. You were not denied. You go to the summer mansion. Any other last minute things, guys?
Quinn winces at that glare and kind of leans in towards Falzen. What was that about? I don't understand what I did wrong.
You see Falzen's actually debating, and then he's like, I'll tell you later.
No, tell me now. If I did something wrong, if I hurt someone, I want to know.
Well, technically it's because of the deal that you made with that devil, with the demon. The bartender?
Is it?
I think he's offended by the cheerleading outfit. I think he thinks he could pull it off better. It seemed funny.
Yeah, because this one is probably one of the very few times where your chaotic shenanigans has put us in actual direct danger.
I won my deal and I got us a favor from a dragon. I don't
We barely
see how I did.
escaped we barely escaped the domain of a demon lord of hell
A demon lord?
because of the wager. Because we barely escaped a literal demon lord of hell's domain.
I thought he was a
which
dragon,
this
not a
one.
demon lord.
Nope, it's a demon lord, bro.
John,
It's both.
dragon demon?
Yep. Above
Of greed.
Quinn, you don't have to make a check for this. It also makes it easier. Putting these things together, you know that there is a Lord of Hell that is also a dragon. And he's not just like this unnamed, random thing. He is the Lord of Greed. You would also know his title. If I can find his title. No, that's Holidays. I've gone too far down. You would know him. He's nicknamed the Ill Dragon. And his name is Betnis.
And Quinn has this look of, oh shit, as he, actually realizes who it is. And then shrugs. And this look of, oh shit, and then shrugs. Well, now he owes us a favor. Sure, maybe I was reckless, but it paid off for once. We survived, didn't we? Quinn is gonna shrug and go to bed.
Solid. What's going through Falzen's head?
I spaced out for a couple of seconds. What?
You're good?
Quinn realized who the dragon demon lord was, but then had the cocky attitude of, well, now he owes us a favor, so I guess it all worked out this time. And then went to bed.
And he's like, oh, fuck. He asks for another round of whiskey.
You get it.
And he also buys a shot of whiskey for Wylan.
Wylan went to bed and locked the door.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not even there, so if you did manage to unlock the door, I'm not there.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I'm at the summer home.
And wait, is only Marri and Falzen there?
Yeah, it's just you two.
Yeah.
He buys a shot for Marri instead. And he just drinks it.
And with that, we shall end tonight's session off with you all winding down a little bit. Some tensions are high, other tensions are low. Many of you are still intoxicated. But not a bad half day of shenanigans. As you all lay your heads down to rest. If I can dramatically turn the music off. Hold on. DM powers, go! Disconnect. Yay! As you all lay your heads down to rest. None of you can sleep. As you just get this almost feeling in the pit of all of your stomachs. That there is something happening. And the only time you guys finally lay down to sleep, you have the same vision you had about a week ago.
do I get this vision? Because I haven't slept. Depending on if I get back before morning or not, I might not sleep.
For those that are sleeping, that's a good point. For those who decide to sleep or attempt to sleep, when you finally do, you have the same vision you had about a week ago in universe. Above table, you hear the words that you heard in everyone's session zeros. The very cryptic poem that's super cool because I made it. Now, you hear the words of the poem kind of bouncing in the back of everyone's minds. And the feeling in everyone's stomachs, for those who sleep, grows larger and larger until you all wake up in the morning, fully rested if you slept. It is early enough in the morning. I'm not to decide when in the morning, because things may change depending on how people's morning routines work for next week. But it is the day of the meeting. And something is going to go wrong. Thank you all for coming tonight. Hope you had a great time.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, John.
Yay!
Thank you, John.
I didn't need to thank you. I just wanted to be dramatic.
He.
You deserve it, though.
Yeah, you're a good DM.